Welcome back, my Nakamas. Today we have a special video for you guys because yesterday was the Treasure Cup and one of my fellow mates, Sebi, the Destroyer, he calls it our local because he's destroying, smashed the first place with Rob Lucci. Right, another black leader on the top list. We had last time the black leader deck profile interview on my channel. Now again one, maybe this coming up for something. And Sebi do the interview with us. He's telling us why he plays the cards, why he's picking the deck and something like that. And you can watch it. But first, right, left, hit the thumbs up button for more awesome content and subscribe because we have a huge nice giveaway. Matt, we have and starter deck, and we have the Sanji Don. We have a lot of stuff to throw in. So subscribe for free, guys, and be a member. We are a growing channel. Support will be appreciated, and let me know in the comment section down below what is your favorite black card from the next sets or the set. Like, I don't care, like I have something that I can communicate with you, and we go into this nice deck profile. Thank you, Sebi, for doing this, and let's go. Okay, guys, we are here right now at the deck profile with Sebi, the Destructor from all the painful Whitebeard players, and he's representing now his deck and talk about us. Thank you, Sebi, for coming.
Thanks for the invitation, and hello guys, I'm Sebi from Stuttgart in Germany, and I'm glad to be here today.
You can start with showing us your deck and tell us something about what you play, what your spies are, and why you choose the deck for the upcoming meta right now.
Alright, let's start basic with the 1-drop Tsuru. She's basically a 2k counter, nothing more. In some matchups you can play her to reduce like the cost of a Whitebeard or an Ace to Sakazuki him, but in 99% of the time she's just a 2k counter. Then the next card, one of the most important cards in my opinion, is the brand new. He's basically the card which was missing in OPO2. He's a searcher, search 3 cards and trash the rest, get a navy card. You can get your blockers with him, you can get counters with him, you can get your Sakazukis or even your Hinas. He basically searches all your deck. And I always want to see him when I go second. And if I don't have him most of the time, I'm a mulligan. The next card is like Tsuru, basically a 2k counter, Monkey D. Garb. Never played him the whole tournament and never thought of playing him at all. He's good as a counter, but yeah, nothing more. The next card is the Tashigi. There are matchups you could play her, but like the Tsuru, she's basically most of the times a 2k counter. Maybe in some law matchups you can play her to kill something or rest her and use the 5-cost Garbs effect to kill a law blocker. But like I said, 99% of the matches you just want to counter with her. The next card, also one of the best cards in the deck, is the Fukuru. Basically having a 3-cost blocker who can't be KO'd by effects. He saves you so many games. I had a lot of games where I was at 1 or even a 0 life. My opponent thought he could kill me. I was swinging with all my characters, and then for 9 Don I played 3 of him, or for 6 I played 2 of him. And then he basically knew, okay, fuck, I can't kill him next turn. Same for the Borsalino. Also can't be KO'd by effects. Searchable by brand new, brilliant card. I often played her in the Zorro and Law matchup just because they do a lot of 5k swings and it's an easy block for him because he's 6k in the opponent's turn. And that's basically, I think Law and Zorro are best matchups by far. And I even swung with him a lot of times to end the game, like give him 2 dons, swing for 7, and yeah, brilliant card, can't say anything else about it. The next card is the 4-drop Kusan. He's also so good because like the brand new, he gives you a card advantage in hand. Alone the effect to draw a card is so good in the black deck because it was lacking it in OPO2. There were so less card in hand, and now it's like I think one of the best cards in the deck. And also, like in OPO2, you can swing with him on Whitebeard, nothing happens, minus cost is Whitebeard, and then play a Sakazuki or play the 10-drop Kusan. He's like so good in so many situations. Also as a game ender, but I will tell you later when exactly. Now or let's say one of my MVPs of the tournament. I see a lot of people don't play Hina in the deck, but for real, he saved me so many, or she saved me so many games. She's with by far the best card in the Sorrow matchup, because just to block an attack and then like cancel an opponent's character from attacking, it's so damn good. Again, even against Law, it's a great card, but in the Sorrow matchup, it's like the game changer #1. Without her, it's so much tougher, but she saves me these kind of games. I played 3 Sorrows every time I had a Hina, and every time she saved me the game, basically. Then the next card is the 5-drop Garb. He's also all removal. Brilliant if you have to go first, because with this kind of deck you always want to go second because of the 4-drop and 6-drop curve and the 8-drop Isho and stuff like that. But if you need to go second, Hina and Garb are by far your best cards. Especially against Whitebeard, he plays Atmos for 4 dons, I play the Whitebeard for 5, rest him, trash a card, and kill his Atmos. And this is also why Whitebeard is by far the easiest matchup for this deck, I think. Then the next removal card I play is the 6-cost Sakazuki. For me, the MVP. Him and Hina carried me the whole tournament. He's so good. Like on play, killer blocker law, on play, killer Hawkins, on play, you can even kill like the Kingdu from Whitebeard players. You can basically kill everything, especially with the effect of a Kusan or sometimes a Tsuru. He's so versatile, good in every matchup, and won me like, I think without him I would have lost 4 games at least. Then the next card also, I would say Sakazuki, Isho, and Hina are the cards who won me the tournament. Isho just so good, seeing like trashing your opponent's hand. If you have a hand advantage, it's basically GG in this game, because you can like see what could your opponent do next turn, what can he not do especially, and that's why he's the best card, or one of the best cards in this deck. Also a pretty good attacker, of course, with 9k. Give him a Don, -3 cost the other characters, so play him, give him a Don, rest your Garb, and kill an ace basically from a good player. That's, yeah, broken in my opinion. The next card is the 10-cost Kusan. Haven't used him that often in this game or in this tournament, but he was good against the Whitebeard player, because I did what I said before, swing with Kusan, minus cost his Whitebeard character, and played him. It's like a big board advantage at this point, and he's a 10k attacker in the next turn, and he -5 costs all other characters. But most of the time when I played him, it was already, that I knew it was GG now, because I had like such a big board and him on board. Now I knew I would kill him next turn. Then for my event cards, of course, playing for Shockwaves. One of the best events in the game, no matter which color you take, but this event card is just so broken. Even especially in the Law matchup, you can kill basically everything of his cards on board because they are all active. And in the Sorrow matchup also pretty good, because you can kill all his buggies and Isos or Namis if they play them. And they too, Hina and Shockwave also have a crazy synergy, because if you have the Hina on board and 2 dons open, your opponent like doesn't know with who he wants to attack. Like if he has a 5-cost Marco on board, a Sorrow player, and a Buggy, if he attacks with the Buggy first, I can block with Hina and like cancel his Marco's attack. If he attacks with Marco first, I just play Shockwave and kill his Buggy. That's one of the best synergies, I think, in this deck. The last event I play is the Meteor Volcano. I kind of thought of playing it more than 2 times because it's just so good. It saved me so many games because it's like the perfect game ender for my Lucci leader ability. Especially the synergy with the Isho, like in the Zorro or the Whitebin matchup. Give Isho a Don, and if they have a Marco blocker, I swing with my leader for 9. If they block, I activate his effect. If they don't block, I just use the Meteor Volcano next turn to kill this blocker and then swing again with my leader. I think this card won me at least 2 to 3 games, especially in the Zorro matchup and in one Law matchup. Yeah, I kind of like this deck. I didn't play it that long now, or I don't play it that long now, but I like that it is so good in the Whitebeard matchup, and I thought a lot of people would play Whitebeard deck in this tournament now. I only face 1, sadly, but yeah, I face 3 Sorrows. Very tough games, but as I said, Hina, game changer, Shockwave, game changer, and then of course the Sakazuki and the Isho. They were like so good. In the Law matchup, also the Shockwave, the Sakazuki, and the Garb. I faced 2 Laws, 1 in the final. And yeah, I have a pretty, I think, odd kind of playing against Law. Nobody plays it like that, but I don't attack him until I have like 7 Don or 8. And just try to bring my Garbs and Sakazukis and Shockwaves in place so I clear his board while he don't get that many cards in hand. And that's when I know, okay, what can he play, what can't he play. And yeah, I think the worst matchup for this deck is the Katakuri one, because both decks are like control decks and not that fast, of course, but in the end, if you don't play fast enough against the Katakuri, he just keeps chaining his big mums, his 10 drops, and then in most of the matches you just can't do anything about it and lose the game. But in the Katakuri matchup, I think it's so important to go second, because I would say when I go first, I win maybe 1 out of 10 games, but when I go second, it's like odds even, 5 out of 10 games, 50-50. Yeah, and that's my deck basically. I think I wouldn't change a single thing at the moment. As I said, maybe a Meteor Volcano more, but I don't know what I would cut. Maybe a 10-drop Kuzan. But in the worst case, if he's dead in your hand, you can just trash him for a Sakazuki effect or for a Gulp effect. So I think the list as it is now is, for me, really consistent, and I won't change a thing for the next tournament.
I think you had like nothing to do. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
I thought a lot.
No problem at all. My last question is, what is your favorite pizza?
My favorite pizza.
Yeah, it's just like
So it's like ham and mushrooms.
ham and mushrooms. Ah, that's a pretty good choice. It's a pretty good choice. Okay, thank you very much, Sebi, for telling us all the things of your deck. Congratulations for being one of the first Germans who first place Treasure Cup was like pretty amazing. Like holy, like you bring something at home here at Stuttgart. Pretty nice to represent our community. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for letting me be here.
No problem. Would you want to make any shoutouts at the end?
Yeah, sure. Shout out to my friends who are playing with me a lot of times, like every day, every night, basically, you could say. So no, but Thala, Peter, Nikki, my sister, of course, who I also played in the tournament, sadly, and my brother Dodo. And for all the rules, also shout out to Save because he's helping me a lot of times with all kind of things. Yeah.
Save the MVP. Okay, thank you guys. We see us in the next time, my Nakamas. Have a nice, great adventure at your next tournaments, maybe with Rob Lucci. Have a nice day. Bye.